So remember when like 3 years ago, I was like, I know what my calling is. I'm going to carefully craft the most thought-provoking and entertaining video game reviews of all time. And then I did just that. And by just that, I mean I made 2 abominations that I have only left available for public view in the hopes that they're proof that I already hit rock bottom, so I can never really fail at anything ever again, because whatever I do, it will always be better than totally truthful game review. But I got to thinking, and you know me, terrible things can happen when the little wheels start spinning in this hamster noggin, and I came to a realization. I should do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. And you know what they say, go big mode or jump off a cliff, so that's just what I'm gonna do. Go big mode, I mean, there's a distinct lack of cliffs around my hamster cage, and I love money so much that I will never ever spend it on an Uber. Today, I'm not just going to review one game, I'm going to review my entire game collection. No, not on Steam, we'd be here too long, and I have money to go find. No, we're reviewing my real game collection. Okay, so I know what you're thinking.
Hammus, I've seen these videos before, and they're dog shit. Please, tell me you're going to make something different.
And, no, I'm not actually. I'm going to do my very best to make this review fit in with all the others as closely as possible. So the thing with all these videos is that the room you're sitting in has to be as dirty and disgusting as possible, so let's start by just unmaking the bed. We can't have that looking nice. And I'm thinking let's just throw some blankets all around the room because you never know where you might get cold. And now I'm thinking let's just dump some cereal all over the place, just get it nice and deep in all the nooks and crannies. And I'm thinking the quality of my camera is way too high, so we can just fix that in post. We can take that resolution all the way down. Get some nice grain going, and maybe let's just play around with the exposure a bit and change the contrast up so we can really bring out the highlights. And I'm just thinking that the audio quality is also too good, so let's just fix that right now. And you can just immediately hear the improvement, but I'm also thinking we need some music, so let's just get some dubstep going, and now we have the perfect setup for the video. First up, we have Overwatch. Oh, this game has my guy. You know who I'm talking about. I based my whole channel around this little guy. I'm talking about Genji, baby. Oh, look at that blade. Look at how steady it is. Oh my god. Oh, and I guess Overwatch also has this little fucker in it. I think his name is Stuart? I don't know. Next up, we have God of War, and as you can see, I also have the digital code for the Detective Pikachu movie. And don't you even think about stealing my code, because I will hunt you down, I will find you, and then I will commend you on your initiative and offer you a large sum of money to steal various items from Pal's house. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen, it's The Last of Us Part 1 and 2. I know you all love the first game, but come on. Guys, give the second game a chance. Golf is actually pretty fun once you get into the swing of things. Get it? Get it? 'Cause And you're not gonna believe this, but next up we've got all the Uncharted games. All of them. Nothing missing, just all the games right here. We had the new Uncharted movie come out a few months ago, and I was so excited. Tom Holland was so cool. He was like, ooh, treasure. Die, die, die. And hey, what's this? How'd you get in here? This isn't a video game. Where are the controls? The buttons don't do anything. This is a movie. But since it's in the pile, I guess I'll review it too. You can already tell that this is a genius level movie because of the fact it is not super bad, but actually super good. Even though Superbad was released 15 years ago, it's still just as relatable now as it was back in 2007. Everyone can remember their high school phase, the self-consciousness, the horrible decision-making, the pressure to figure out what you're going to do with the rest of your life. And in spite of being one of the most acclaimed comedies from the 2000s, Superbad isn't really a comedy movie, it's a drama. It's a coming-of-age story that gets to the heart of what it's like to transition from adolescence to adulthood. So, for any of you assholes out there who don't like Superbad and probably also cute puppies or being happy, I am going to show you what makes Superbad so super good. Seth Rogen is in this movie. He's a funny guy, and he likes to smoke a lot of weed, and he's playing Donkey Kong, so you can already see that this is just the best movie of all time. The McLovin scene is really funny. I like the part where Jonah Hill says that McLovin is a stupid name. You stupid motherfucker, I'm gonna shoot you now. Die, die, die. In case you're wondering, that's how it feels to talk to a pal about music. Like, I'll just be minding my own business, and then out of the blue, I get a call, I look down, oh great, it's fucking Pal, I bet he wants to talk about music. And then I pick up the phone, and Pal says,
Hey Hammus, hate your videos. Anyway, have you listened to the new album by Smash Mouth? It's like one part Deftones, and that's the only part because the Deftones suck and so does this album.
And then I say, Pal, shut the fuck up, Pal. Last time I listened to your recommendation, we ended up at the Minions movie, and need I remind you about the time you said Breaking Bad sucks a whole lot of ass, brother? And look at you now, Mr. Pal, Breaking Bad Walter White Jr. Anytime you pick up the phone to order takeout, you say,
Ooh, I think I'd better call Saul. Do you understand the reference I am currently making, Hammus?
Yeah, I do, but do you understand this reference, buddy? Yeah, this one right here. And if you say the goddamn scene with the eyebrows, I swear to God, I'm coming over there, I'm bringing my mariachi band, and they're gonna play some Spanish Deftones while I make a reference to Season 3, Episode 13, you Gale-looking C+ coded motherfucker. Ah. Whew. Okay, where was I? Michael Cera is in this movie. He has a funny face. It's just a real funny face, and he's just a really funny guy. Well, I think that about wraps up my game collection review. I will be spending the rest of my week alone, of course, probably engaged in heavy drinking, but hey, that's still much, much better than making another totally truthful game review. Cheers. Come on, it's a good movie. Why don't you like it?